Good afternoon. I'm so sorry about the problems. We are here in the press conference for Jamaican national team. In the table, you see the head coach, Heimir Hallgrimsson, and the player, Kevon Lambert. So we are officially open the questions. Remember that it's one question per person, and we have translation Spanish to English. So the first one, raise your hand if you want to quit the questions.
Hi, Heimir, Archbell, CONCACAF.com. So many people talk about your attacking line, your forward line, with all those great players, but your midfield has been really impressive in this tournament with Kevon and some of the other guys leading the way in midfield. Can you speak a little bit about the strength of that midfield, in particular, the physicality, winning those aerial duels, recovering balls, things like that? How have you seen your midfield perform and grow in this Gold Cup?
Yeah, you're correct. We are looking for a total balance in the team. It's not about our attackers. It's not about our midfielders. We just like to improve our total balance as a team, so both defending and attacking. And yeah, we've mentioned Kevon before on press conferences. I like players that are given an opportunity, maybe unexpectedly, and they grab the chance and they earn their place in the team. And that is what you would like to see as a coach when you give someone an opportunity to stake a claim in the starting 11 and play that good that there is kind of no doubt in the coach's mind that he deserves to play again. So I like when that happens, and all coaches like when that happens. But for me, it's about balance. It's not about going forward and then somebody needs to be defending because these guys are attacking. It's about total balance. And he gives, he links the attack with the defense really well and has done that. So if we are discussing this guy on my left. But in general, we are improving as a team, and that's the most important. So we are attacking better as a team, we are defending better as a team, and that is the ultimate goal, of course.
Hi, good afternoon. Juancho Villaverde, ESPN, of here. One for Mr. Hallgrimsson. Coach, what aspects of the game of the Guatemalan team worried you more? And for Kevon, you guys are reaching for your fourth semifinal in 5 tournaments. What does it mean for Jamaica, the Gold Cup?
You want to start?
Sure.
You start.
For us, it means everything. We're representing a country, representing a lot of people, kids that look up to us. So for us, it means everything. We're in a tournament, a major tournament, and we always try to do our best. We've always done our best. We always aim to go to the final, try to win the trophies. So no matter what tournament or games we're playing, we always try to do our best. And we're going to this stage again, like you said. It means everything to us all. Going into this game, we're just going to do our best as usual, and we'll see.
Yeah, regarding Guatemala, of course, we have been as impressed with Guatemala as everyone else that I've seen their games. Just to put it into a context, they top a group with Canada in the group, plus I'm mixing always the names. Guadeloupe as a good team and a surprisingly good team. So a lot of credit to them and their coach. They've done really well. For us, the things we are looking at is the transition game. So they are really quick from defense to attack. They are really direct when they have the ball. So quick players, technical players, it's kind of the directness that opponents should look for when they play against Guatemala. The tempo in their game, and it's a lot of character in this team. And that is something that you look at both on the pitch but also off the pitch. So the people of Guatemala is supporting them really, really with their heart. So that is something that we respect and we are ready to face when we meet them. So these are kind of I would say their biggest strength is their directness, their tempo, and their characters.
Robert Williams, IRA FM Jamaica. Coach, you would have utilized the services of all your players up to this point in the tournament. Does it make it easier now for you to select an 11 for the quarterfinal tomorrow, or does it make it easier for you? And the second question, there was some bad weather today. How much did that impact your plan for your final training session ahead of tomorrow's encounter?
Yeah, about already have played all the players and given everyone a chance to show. Both we had a pre-camp before, so it's good to be able to give players a chance at least to play in a big tournament like this. It's always a good experience, especially for young players. To get minutes in a tournament like this is good for their future. And like I talked about, Kevon, players come and they either take their chance or not. And this is just part of the game, but it's good to have answers. It's always good to have answers as a coach. So we will have, for certain situation, a player in mind that can change these circumstances to our benefit. So if we need to defend more or if we need to attack more, we always have in our minds a solution to that. Weather today was on training, thunder and lightning and some rain. But we did the best we could. We enjoyed. There was a lot of laughing on the session. Maybe not the most tactical training we have done this far, but at least players got a run out and had some fun. So yeah, in that sense, a good master -1 preparation.
Hi, head coach Kevin, Hugo Ramirez from Univision. One question for each. For you, coach, you have been on top of Iceland national football team. What's the difference on the terms of the level of play of CONCACAF versus UEFA? What can you say about those type of tournaments that are important? And for Kevin, I talked yesterday with John Herdman, the head coach, and he inquired me, or he shared with me the statistic that right now Jamaica, with all the players that you have in Europe, you're the most valuable team right now in terms of money. What can you say? Are you favorites? Do you think you can be maybe said like favorites? United States has a team B, Canada as well. Would you Mexico has a level of uncertainty maybe? Do you think Jamaica today could be the favorite to win the Gold Cup?
To be honest, when we just started the tournament, nobody was actually looking at us as like being the favorites or anything like that, because we know the type of players that we have. We know the quality that's in this team. And when we started, a lot of people didn't really believe in us, and like until they saw us play like our first 2 or 3 games, and then they actually started to shine some light on us. So I wouldn't say that we're favorites, but at this point we're in the quarterfinals with other teams, so all these teams, we all deserve to be here. And I wouldn't say that we're favorites, but we do have a strong team, and we believe that we can go all the way. So, but I wouldn't say we're favorites or anything like that.
Yeah, I've already answered the question to compare like the Euro finals to CONCACAF. I think it's a little difference. And I would say that what we are feeling is that is difference between what CONCACAF is providing to some teams but not others. So that would never happen in a European final. So, but we just take what is thrown at us and try to do the best out of it. So, but yeah, it's a few things, of course, logistical things that needs to step up here if you're going to host a World Cup in 3 years.
Okay, we open the virtual conference. So, Carey, James, you can make your question.
This question is for Kevon. So, could you talk a little bit about the midfield and the balance he likes in the
Wait. Can we hear the volume? Have the volume higher?
Can you hear me, Coach?
Wait. They're trying to.
Okay.
Now you're good. Go.
All right, Kevon, Coach was talking about the midfield just now and the balance he likes the midfield players to bring to the team. I know the combination between yourself and Joel is a fairly new combination. How do you find that going so far, and how do you expect it to develop in the future?
Like you said, the partnership that I have with Joel thus far, it's fairly new. We started playing together just a couple weeks. I've only known him for a couple weeks. He's only known me for a couple weeks. And I'm enjoying it. I love playing with Joel. He's a really good player. But we still have a long way to go. There are a lot of things that we can work on. We can always grow. We can always improve. So, but for the most part right now, I'm definitely enjoying it, and I look forward to play with him in the future and have some more fun and win games and just keep it going.
Okay, Rashid Parchman, you can make your question.
Good afternoon, Coach. Good afternoon, Kevon. Lambert. This is Rashid Parchman from the Observer. Coach, you spoke about defensive improvements over the training camp through the week. Coming into the tournament, you mentioned something that you wanted to tweak. And in the last game against St. Kitts, I noticed as well that there were some times when the team may have been caught on the back foot with the cutbacks and late runs into the area. Were those some of the things you worked on this week heading into the game against Guatemala? Because you mentioned how quick they are breaking.
Yeah, we were always trying to improve the cooperation and partnership between players and the understanding of how we want to play as a team and as a unit. So I think it is not particularly for this match. We just know the danger is in the transition moments against Guatemala. So we need to emphasize some elements of the game or some parts of the game. For example, our balance is very important against a team like Guatemala. So if we talk again on the midfield partnership, one needs always to be in balance if we lose possession of the ball, etc. So is this understanding that will develop as we play more matches, as we learn on each other, etc., etc. So it's a few things that we work on. How we attack is a part of how we defend as well. So yeah, it's a continuous thing. It's nothing new or special we will do tactically against Guatemala, but it's a few emphasis that we put on how we play.
Jordan James, you can make your question.
Good afternoon, Coach. Good afternoon, Kevon. And congratulations on an excellent tournament so far. The team chemistry and togetherness in the group looks particularly strong. How crucial has this been to the team's success?
So far, yeah, like you said, it's been strong. The team chemistry has been strong because we look at ourselves as like brothers, and off the field, we stay together, we stick together, and we try to do stuff like not just on the field. We can't just show up on the field and expect to play good and know each other. So off the field, we try to learn about each other. We try to grow as a family. So stuff like that, we used to build our chemistry, and I think it helps when we actually go on the field and play. So, yeah, so far our team chemistry has been good, and we're enjoying it. We're enjoying the family that we have right here.
Daniel Weller, you can make your question.
Good afternoon, Coach. Good afternoon, Kevon. Oh, sorry. Got unmuted for a second there. Coach, this question is for you. How important is it for Jamaica to start on the right intensity levels against Guatemala? You mentioned in the St. Kitts game that you want to make sure that you step up that intensity in the second half. How important it is to make sure that you have the right intensity in mind for it going into a Guatemalan team that can cause you problems?
Yeah, it's hugely important because if we wake up too late, the game can be taken away from us, and Guatemala will punish us if we are not ready from first minute. So we are aware of that, and I know the players are aware of that. We've seen a lot of videos how they have scored against their opponents in this group and before. So if we are not ready from minute one, we can be in a lot of problems. So I'm pretty sure that our players will be ready when the referee whistles the game on tomorrow.
Norando Brown, you can make your question.
Great, thank you. One question each for Kevon and one for both. Kevon, first, Jamaica has a stellar record against Guatemala, especially in the group. How important are previous records to you in major tournaments? And for the coach, please talk us through your experience so far in this, your first major tournament with the Reggae Boyz.
Records for us is like history. So we can look back at it and say that we have a good record against them in the past and stuff like that, but none of it matters on the day of the game if we don't go out there and do the job, if we don't go out there and put the work in. So I mean, it's good to look at like past stats or past records, history, but for me, like, it doesn't matter if we don't go out there and get the job done on the day. So that's our plan. We're not really focused on the past. We're just focused on what's ahead of us, and going into this game, we're just focused and we just want to get the job done.
Yeah, I'm going to focus my experience this far just to the players and to the squad and the group we have here. And that has been really excellent. There has been moments where we could have been negative, focused on the negative things, but it's a really a good, cohesive squad in let's just do our best from every situation we have, and talked before about the chemistry in the squad, and I think that is what can be the difference for Jamaica in this tournament, is now that the players see how much they can do if they stick together, focus on the things that matter. And that is a pleasing experience for every member of the administrative staff, if it's the coaching staff or those who are from the federation, to see that the players are a united group. And when you have a group like this, you can do amazing things. So that is really a good experience if I focus on that part.
Okay, thank you so much. That's finished for the press conference.